So this your boy, Brother Vince, with Vet Talk, man. I want to talk to my veteran brothers and sisters out there, man. So I just came from Tractor Supply, man, and I found out some crazy news. First, I want to thank Tractor Supply for giving us a 5% discount. There are certain local Tractor Supplies that, they show veterans love and they give us a 10% discount. But one of the things I found out was today that a lot of veterans are ungraceful. And what I mean by that is, I found out from, one of the people in upper management that in order for them to give us a 10% at all stores, even though the corporate want to only give us 5%, that by them giving us our 10% at selective stores, they're cutting money out of the funds for the employees. And, as a veteran, as a believer, as just a human being, I think, we got to get to the place to where people are concerned about other people and not themselves, because this economy is rough on everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I can't always include myself within that because, I'm fortunate to be in the position that I'm in. So at the same time, I always have this thing to where I try to remember where I came from. But at the same time, by me remembering where I came from, I don't forget about those who are where I used to be, or they are where they are. And for veterans to be so selfish sometimes, or anybody to be so selfish and not consider other people, man, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong for them to have told this store that I'm at and the area that I'm in. They told the people that if they didn't get their 10% discount, that they would stop patronizing the store, all due to a discount. And I need you to really think about that. The store was going to give you a benefit, but instead of you being appreciative of a benefit, even if it was just cutting you 5% to give you 5%, you was going to stop because they wouldn't give you 10. To me, I'm going to be honest, that's ludicrous, man. Because we still have men and women out here today that are serving our country, man. I get it. We serve our country as, veterans or military people who are still in the military now. But what about those people who are still serving everyday life, that waiter or that waitress, or, that person at Burger King, McDonald's, or that person who worked for the fire department, the police department, who work in the hospital, all these people out here that are still serving our community on a day-to-day basis. I get it. You're going to say they chose that job. Well, it's the same thing that we did when we said that we would serve for the United States military, whatever branch we went into. We made a decision to serve, and the people of the United States don't have to do anything for us. I know we feel like we're entitled to it because, okay, well, the funds is there and different things like that. But in actuality, we're not entitled to that. So, man, count your blessings while you got them. Don't look up or down at other people. Don't make yourself more important than the next person. And I know it's not all veterans out there. I know there's few bad apples out there, and we know who you are because you always been like that. You've been a bad apple when you left your parents. You were a bad apple in the military, and you still a bad apple now. And one of my challenges would be to any veteran is, if you see a veteran out there abusing the privileges that we have been blessed to receive, check them, man. Do a battle check. You know what I'm saying? Check your battle buddy. Make sure that, your battle buddy ain't, just out there taking advantage of stuff and treating people bad in the process. You know what I'm saying? Check them. You know what I'm saying? Get in their chest. Do like how we used to do. Police your battle up. You know what I'm saying? That's something we used to say in the Army. Police your battle. It's time for us to start policing our battles because, man, this ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that, man, that broke my heart, man, that, you know what I'm saying? Here it is. This employee was willing to give me 10% knowing that, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't going to get because they're giving to us. So I don't take for granted what we get. But at the same time, I don't make myself seem better or make myself feel entitled because of that, because I know that at any moment, every dime cent that we all have, even if you're not military, all it takes is a click of a button for all of this money to disappear. I don't think people understand the times that we live in. I don't think people understand how close to the edge we are with just everything going on in our world. Don't you ever think or take for granted what you have, because remember where you came from. And if you didn't come from the bottom and you started at the top, don't think that you're going to stay at the top, because you just don't know how life will, deal with you or hand, you out certain dishes, man. So just be grateful for what you have. Don't treat people bad. Do right by people. And if you say you swore to protect and serve, then I believe that that's not a one-time commitment thing. That's a everyday thing that you should do. Make sure that, you looking out for the welfare of everybody, whether you serving in the military or not. Look out for other people, man. The Bible said, love your neighbor as thyself. So don't forget about other people in the process of you doing what you do. Vet Talk out.